Okay, so I'm gonna look at Dr. B's camera.
Okay.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Greg. I'm a representative here at iSmile Dental, and Dr. B just kind of put me to the task of, just getting a rough layout for the interior design. And so right now, what I have is for something that's around 6,000 square feet. And so when I was making the design, I made sure just to ask, everyone who's going to be working in each section, what they wanted and what they were looking for, and how we could, make it better than the cramped, tiny little office we have right now. And so I guess we can just start off with the entrance. So when I was talking to the representative, when I was talking to the receptionist, all of them really wanted basically a kind of design where there was just one exit and one entrance, because right now everything just kind of clashes in the middle. All the patients who are coming in and all the patients who are going out are basically just meeting in the big desk that you guys are gonna see when you sit there and watch this video. So it's hard to keep track of who's coming in and who's coming out, and so that's why with this design it's kind of like a circle. So basically there's only one way in and one way out, and so that way it's easy to track, and it's easy to stop people before they leave, and that way we can get people to pay. And then we have a kids corner at the very top. Dr. B requested that, and then we have around 30 chairs, which is probably more than enough because we're pretty good at getting patients in and out. And we also have the kids corner to get free up some room in the waiting area. And we also have like in the Ortho and Pedo Bay, we have areas for the parents to sit while their kids are getting adjustments, or whatever, if it's a pedodontist, and it's going to be right there. The benches are right here. And then I can show you what I would want the reception area to look like. It looks something like that. I think it's really nice. The entrance probably right here, exit right here is beautiful. And then so Dr. B and Dr. Kim will show you that picture since it's not very clear. It's a computer screen and everything. And then we have enough chairs for the reception area, and then we have like a manager and accounting area in the back. So there's going to be a wall, so you can't really see them. So they'll basically be behind this wall. The managers and the people doing the accounting will be behind there. And then we have the bathroom right there, and then we also have two smaller consultation rooms. They're going to be glass because they don't need to be too big. So I would like it to be something like that. Everything's just kind of small, but we have enough space so that we can cram two in there. Yeah, and then the cone beam and the X-ray is going to be right here. And so if we keep moving to the right, we'll have surgery room right here, as well as Dr. Kim's office, the restroom, of course, and then two more surgery rooms. And then the surgery rooms, obviously they're big enough so that the anesthesiologist can come in with all of his stuff if he wants to, and we can also put in the endodontist microscope. And right, the doctor's waiting area is going to be right here. And so Dr. Kim requested for like an open space. So it'll just be an area where the doctors can, wait in between patients. And so in the front, the front staff wanted the doctors to be close by, so that way, when we need to confirm, what they did, what procedures they did, or anything about their schedule, we can easily, access them. And so my idea for the doctor waiting area is gonna be maybe 3/4 wall, and then it's gonna be like when you sit down you can't see the doctors, but when they stand up you can see them, and so we can easily talk with them. So there might be like some frosted glass at the top to give them some privacy and to like hide from patients or something. But then if they sit back down, or if they stand back up, we can just easily talk to them. And there's a closet, staff restroom. Everyone wanted a staff restroom in the back. And then the sterilization center or sterilization room is, you know, there are a lot of openings so people can enter in and out really easily. And then the back staff also wanted a lot of cabinets to put trays and stuff. So it's, I would like something like this. That would be really nice. And then here's the Ortho and Pedo Bay. So it's not going to be like a legit Ortho Bay where, you know, so like in a legitimate Ortho Bay, there wouldn't be any of these center islands. There wouldn't even be the back rear delivery cabinets in the back, but you know, since we do want to make it so that all of the chairs are have the maximum usage, so it's not just Ortho who can use these chairs, we still want the center islands and the rear delivery there. Yeah, I mean, I talked to Dr. Chen and the orthodontist, and they all said that, you know, it was good. It's definitely better than what we have now. So the rear delivery is going to be better too. And then we have sinks for them now, because right now the ortho patients don't really have anywhere to brush their teeth or, you know, anything. And then again, we have the benches for the parents to sit while they wait. And then we have like a little area for the doctors to make notes and look at the chart right here. So they can just stand and take notes after the patient. Yeah. And then talked to the pedodontist, and he wanted a couple of quiet rooms. So the best that we can do is we can give him one, because it's going to have to be a little bit bigger since the anesthesiologist might come in some days. So it's going to be a little bit bigger, and it's going to be soundproof, and it's just going to be in the corner over here. And then we can still use that for ortho or general, since it's just it's basically just a room. It's the same thing as a room. It's just decorated with, you know, child-friendly design. And yeah. And then we have the 6 GP rooms. So they're not actually rooms. They're just, you know, open, kind of open design, just center island. We have 6 of those. And then I was talking to the periodontist, and she said that, you know, for their rooms, they just want enough room for the carts that's going to be holding all of their surgical equipment and stuff. And then since, you know, the ideal GP room is about like, you know, 10 to 12 feet by like 10 to 11 feet or something like that. That's what I made the size of the rooms. So there's going to be plenty of room compared to right now where everyone's just like cramped. And yeah, I just put some symbols, so that's like the delivery cart or whatever. And then I just did this in the last couple of days. So what I did was I just added in a lot of storage area, the conference room / staff lounge, and I also added the mechanical room in the back. And I set aside 800 square feet for the dental lab. And yeah, so it's just a workstation, and there's going to be a lot of area right here. Where we can, you know, have racks and put all the lab cases, as well as store any equipment, you know, that they need. And there's a couple sinks in there too. So yeah, that's about it. So I mean, I don't have a lot of experience. I have 0 experience doing interior design. So, you know, you guys can take a look at this and then just let me know, and then I can just make changes. And then, I mean, if it's not good at all, we can just scrap the whole thing too. But yeah, I like this design so far. I mean, everyone that I talked to, you know, I took into mind their input, and I just made this. Okay, thank you.